setting up some targets. It's 36 degrees, way too hot to be doing too much, but it is coming towards the arvo. We've got some fallow hunting coming up soon, so we're just going to test a couple of rifles out here today. So we'll get set up and bang a couple. So I'm just going to try and set up a chronograph. All set up, ready to rip. So the other rifle we're going to be shooting today is going to be the Franchi Horizon, which is my partner's rifle. We've only had this a couple of months now, and basically just did a pretty basic load development for some lighter loads. We've dropped the charge right back down and just using a 150 grain projectile, so it doesn't kick too much, and it's quite a pleasant gun to shoot actually. I've just got some slightly hotter loads. We're going to see how that performs on the target really at 100 metres, just to see if we're in the right area. Where we're at now is a little bit too mild, be fine for 200 metres, but as you know, with hunting you might want to shoot 250, and she is quite a good shot, so I want to make sure the rifle's got enough berries to reach out and smack something, particularly a sambar, say at 250 metres. So I've just put a couple more grains of powder in this load that we've got worked out, and just see if we can get a nice tight group. The Franchi's been awesome in regards to it's holding its MOA, 1 MOA promise. Everything's pretty sweet, trigger's nice, gun's pretty light. We are going to change up scope and mounts in due time. Just got a set of quick releases on there at the moment that I've hunted all over New Zealand with, but just a short term setup. But yeah, let's get this Franchi out on the range and see how it groups at 100 metres with our new hand loads. Okay, we'll see how we go here. $2,400. I'll just put another one through that while we're here. $23.96. Final shot through this Franchi Horizon. Righto. $23.76. So that's actually perfect. Good target too. Happy days. Yeah, barrel's still hot on this thing. So it's more my stuff up for shooting it when it was had a hot barrel, I'd say. But seeing as I'm not here to really waste projectiles or anything, I just wanted to get a fair idea of how that was shooting, and those first two shots are near touching. And then there's a big flyer, which I'd assume is just from the heat up barrel, and a bit of a stuff around. Didn't quite have it perfect, I'd say. So that's more my error. And I just wanted to get it in a ballpark, so then my partner can then come out on the range and shoot quite a few groups, and we'll really narrow it down and zero it in perfect for what we need to do. from seeing what it's done there, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to cool this off, clean it up and put it back in the safe, and probably go ahead and load quite a few more of that charge with the 150 grainers, and that can be her little medicines for the fallows. It's a good little gun, especially for the price, like in the budget. It was under $1,000. 22-inch barrel, free floated, nice solid action, safeties on the side, trigger's good, everything's pretty sweet. We're happy with the Franchi Horizon for sure, and I can't wait to see it do some damage on some big brown deer in the future. But I know she's mainly got a sight set on little fallows for the freezer. Can't complain with that. We'll just make sure it's shooting all good for her, which I'm content, it's good. Let's go. So this is our 308 loads, really good, and then just more likely me, but we'll decide that later. So just while we're about to do some editing, that's our group with the 308, not ideal, but that's I think me, so we're going to try and work on that. And then that's a 303 group, about 5 inches. Happy with open sights, but the velocity of the 303 with the 180 factory is on the box at 2460, and I was getting 2400 out of it with the 303 Ruger number 1, which has got a slightly shorter barrel, so that adds up quite well. And our 308, our old load was around 2200 feet per second, and the new one is up at 2400 feet per second, so that's actually spot on, so let's go.